Hey everyone, Exile Prime here, back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Kingdom, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Golden Disc Collection, Autobot Jackpot, and Autobot Sights. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe to it, hit that like button to support it, and share the video. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at this box. So we got Transformers Generation Selects, Takara Tomy. On the back of the box, we have Jackpot here. He's going to be a repaint with a new head sculpt of the SS86 Jazz. And it still transforms in the same vehicle mode. Really cool, different colors. And then we have Autobot Sights here, which is a repaint of the Transformers Siege Taraxidon. And here we have Jackpot in vehicle mode. And he looks fantastic. The colors for the car mode, the translucent orange plastic really makes this car pop. The yellow and the black. The rims, at least on the back wheels, look fantastic, while in the front we got the cheap ones, unfortunately. On the front of the vehicle we have the silver bumper, orange headlights, red Autobot logo on the hood there. It's really nice. I see how this paint here, I just want to get a closer look at this, how they painted this to get black and yellow on the front of the vehicle here on the hood, and overall I think they did a good job with it. Nothing bad, a lot of molded detail there on that bumper. Just want to show off the side a little bit closer. Looks good. The orange translucent plastic, as I said, looks amazing. I really like that. Well, here's the other side of the vehicle, and here on the back we have the feet that kind of stick out, but I can live with that. So overall, vehicle mode, just like the SS86 Jazz, is just awesome. Next up we have Autobot Sights, and here he is, and they decided to make him a repaint of the Transformer Siege Taraxidon, and I like him in this blue scheme, this blue paint, black. He has the same detail and everything on him. Let's take an even closer look. But he looks awesome. I'm glad they decided to make a repaint of this figure. I think this is actually the third one. I think one came with the Transformers Siege Skywarp 3-pack. I'm sorry, the 4-pack. The 3 minifigures in him. So, sorry about that. The overall thing, though, still great detail. Blue makes this really pop. I really like this figure. I know Autobot Sights is supposed to be a gun, if I'm not mistaken. But, hey, I'm just glad we got some kind of variation of that character, which is totally fine. And here we have the Taraxidon from the Siege set. And the only thing I do like about this one more, we got the green and the black. We got the red and the red eyes. You got a little bit more paint detail up here for the head sculpt. And then on the back, you got that blue there, versus this is just a plain solid blue. But nonetheless, I still like this figure. I just prefer this one overall. So Taraxidon kind of wins in that. But still, great addition. And here we have Jackpot and the SS86 Jazz in vehicle mode for a comparison shot. And overall, the vehicles look amazing next to each other. They didn't skip out on anything here, but using the same mold. We just got different translucent plastic, different paint. And overall, I really like this mold, so I'm really happy with the addition of another Autobot joining the team. And this is the blast effect that you get with each figure. You get the more of a yellow orange blast effect, like a smashdown effect, versus getting a blue one with Taraxidon from the Siege line. With the transformation, it's going to be the same thing as the SS86 Jazz. Just come over here, pop the doors. If I go a little too fast, it's okay. This figure's been out for a little bit, and also Jazz has been out for a lot longer. So, but if you need any help with the transformation on a slower pace, I would check out my Studio Series 86 Jazz video, and I'll have a link in the description down below for that. And let's see here, so we gotta pop that. Get those going. And he's a bit taller. There we go. Get the arms free. This is where this piece is pegged in there, and the only thing is with this, all being translucent plastic, I get a little hesitant on just trying to get this to pop, even though countless times getting it to go with Jazz over there. There we go. There we go. Just wanted to take it easy on that. Don't want to break it, force it, or anything like that. There we go. Just wiggle that out. Next up, we're going to turn this red piece, turn that around. So it should look like that. Going to bring the legs down just like this, these pieces. There we go, locked in. So he's almost done. Next up, bring this piece down all the way. Get that out of the way for now. Bring up the head. And let's take a look here. Now this piece right here tabs into those two hooks, or tabs I should say, because it's coming down. Make sure you do it right. If not, you gotta lift up and do it again. And there we go. There is Jackpot. So he's almost done. On the back, this is what you need to do. You just gotta be careful with this. This is all, it's like a bowl in a china cabinet. You just gotta take your time. There we go. Just had to free that, just so I can go in carefully. Not my favorite design for translucent plastic on this whole backpack thing, but oof. Okay. All right, looks like it made it through. Yep. All right, so there is Jackpot. And one thing I'm gonna bring in is the weapons. This is Jazz. Nice silver paint and everything on his weapon, but the one that Jackpot gets is the blue one. So you can see it's the same exact weapon, just painted black plastic with blue paint on it versus white paint, or I'm sorry, white plastic, silver paint on this one for Jazz. Same weapon. And here we have Jackpot, and he just looks amazing in his robot mode. The yellow, the black, the silver on his chest for the bumper of the vehicle, the red torso that's right underneath. It's very hard to see, but it is there. The orange translucent plastic, the silver. The head sculpt looks really good. There is one minor thing with that. I'm going to talk about it in just a second. Overall, this figure is just awesome. It's a great addition to taking the SS86 mold of Jazz and giving us a repaint with a new head sculpt of a new character, which is fantastic. So, one thing we're going to point out here right now, this head sculpt looks really cool, but if you look close enough, it's off by a bit. And I was thinking, maybe from the side he looks fantastic, but when you turn his head all the way around, it's just freaking crooked. Like, they glued his head, like, it's just been made, it's off by a bit. So when you're looking at him from the front, you can kind of see that it's off. You can see this side's a little bit higher. But the rest, like the chin matches up. You know, the mouth right there is fine. And then the eyes, it has this piece of plastic covering over it. So you can't like just split this down the middle, take it apart, and then re-glue it to fix it. Because you'd end up putting a line in between his visor there. So it won't work. But overall, I think just from looking at the side of the head sculpt, it looks really good. Unfortunately, with what this is, that's a little bummer. But you know, I can get over it, because then you just display him as a like a side view or something, and you just will never notice it. But if you have it up on your shelf and it's kind of far back, hardly noticeable. So next up, we're going to take a look at Autobot Sights a little bit closer. I'm going to go ahead and do the transformation, but we're going to take a look at the articulation as well. Overall, the wings go back and forth. He does transform into a gun and a battle axe if you do the transformation, you know, kind of correct with that. So you're just going to fold the feet in. There is articulation with that, but that's about it. You fold the head down, grab this handle right here, and now you have a battle axe. You're going to reposition the wings here to get the sides of the axe, and like I said, you get this smash effect. So you just peg it in. There's a hole up here or down here, and there's a peg hole right there in the middle. So you can do that, and you just whack at things. I don't know. Do what you want. It's your toy. The other thing is you can just take this, just like that. What is it? Use this as the peg for the gun, and you have a gun. That's it. So there's Autobot Sights in gun mode, axe mode, and its regular base form of a Taraxidon looking robot. Articulation and overall, we have a full 360 on the shoulder. It's going to be the same thing as the 86 Jazz, but we'll take a look. You know, bicep swivel, wrist articulation due to the transformation. Bring his arm all the way out and all the way up, and so on and so forth. You get full 360 at the waist here. Head is on a ball joint. We already went over the head sculpt. Nice new looking head sculpt. Unfortunately, with the minor defect that it has, you just got to live with it. The figure can almost do the splits, but he can kick all the way forward. He can kick all the way back. Does have tremendous knee bending. That's due to the way the transformation is. Ankle articulation is for days, so he has that ability as well. I'll just turn that back. And this figure is standing at, let's see here. Yeah, my Jazz is being a little uncooperative today. There we go. Let's bring these legs in a little bit. And they are about the same size. Give or take a little bit with the points on the top of Jazz's head or the crookedness of Jackpot right there. Well, my final thoughts for Transformers, Autobot Jackpot, and Autobot Sights for the Golden Disc Collection, Amazon exclusive. Well, it's a repaint, new head sculpt, which is slightly defective. Hopefully it's just mine. Hopefully it's not a major problem across the board for everybody. That'd be a little more sad about that. The Autobot Sights is a nice addition for 20. I believe this was $19.99 on Amazon, or up to $22.99. But overall, between getting that and the Target Master of Sights, it's just awesome for that price point, and you can't really pass it up. I think this is a great figure to get if you're able to order it off Amazon. Overall, the transformation is still the same as the SS86, as I said. You just have to be careful with that backpack area being all translucent plastic. But overall, the transformation can still be fun. So, let me know in the comments, did you have the head defect like I did? Or did you have fun with this figure? Did it come through Amazon undamaged? I've been hearing that also. The backpack area is coming through the box sealed. They're opening it, and there's some damage to the figure. And it's a little difficult to replace this since it's a Amazon exclusive. So let me know in the comments. Hopefully not. Hopefully everything is fantastic with each figure you're getting through Amazon and everything like that. And yeah. That's all I really have for the review. I think this is still an awesome repaint, new head sculpt, and in addition, repaint with the Battle Master. So, thank you for watching.